Dr. J is a Soca ambassador as far as the city of Toronto is concerned. A lot of people like myself who were born here and grew up here had Calypso and Soca in our background, and it was what we danced to at family parties, but it really wasn't what we thought of when we were going out to party for ourselves until Dr. J came along and sort of made it acceptable for us to embrace that part of our heritage and even made it cool.
The mecca of Soca is here in Toronto because of the man himself, Dr. J, the Soca Prince. He loves it to his heart, he loves it to his soul, to his bones, everything. That's Dr. J. It's all about Soca. He's the man who made it like this. They never used to play Socas in parties until Dr. J brought the scene. So he's the man who brought it for us, and this is why we're here tonight. 2,500 people strong, showing you why Soca or die.
I love Soca. It is a simple statement, spoken by many, but none have really embodied those words more than Dr. J, the Soca Prince.
Alright, well it started back when Diddy had his whole Vote or Die campaign, right? It was all about the importance of voting because he thought that their voice wasn't being heard. And for me, I looked at that and I was like, you know what? The urgency of voting for people in the States, it was like the urgency and importance of Soca for me in Toronto, right? It was something where when I was growing up, to be honest, like, you're probably from that era too where we were ashamed to go to school with curry or pilau and a thermos, you know what I mean? Anytime our parents give us corned beef and rice from the next day and you had to bring it to school for lunch, it was like, oh jeez, I just wanted spaghetti, you know what I mean? Just wanted a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But nowadays, people are proud to be from the Caribbean, you know what I mean? And all the other cultures are coming and I guess recognizing how great being from the Caribbean is. So for me it was like Soca or Die, we're putting our music first.
With his weekly #1 rated radio show Soca Therapy on Flow 93.5 and his perpetually sold out fets, he has proven time and again how much he deserves to be called the #1 Soca DJ. Always known as the Soca Prince, Dr. J created his kingdom in 1995 with Wayne Donawa, and together they have helped launch the careers of some of the most popular DJs and MCs in the Soca scene, including Jester, Marksman, The Bandit, Eman, Soca Sweetness, Dirty Dez, and female Trinidadian DJ, Duchess.
Dr. J is the Soca Prince. And when I say that, that is the best possible definition that you can give to him. He is the cultural ambassador of Soca music.
Although he has cultivated a large following and has been instrumental in creating the Soca scene in Toronto, Jay is not content to conquer just his hometown. He has traveled the world acting as an ambassador for Soca. Places such as England, the US, and Australia have all been treated to his special brand of mixing and selecting the best in Soca music.
Easy, Dr. J is a Soca warrior for real. Not just a survivor, he is a Soca warrior. He's not just a prince, he's one of the few people that stay true to the music, that has been pushing it every single where possible. I've never seen anybody else actually who've taken it to mainstream with such pride and dignity, and enough respect to him for real for that.
To Dr. J, thanks for everything you're doing on a personal level and just on a level for Soca music on a whole.
He considers his trip to Hong Kong for the Chinese New Year in 2004 to be a highlight of his touring experiences. There, he was part of a group of mass makers, Calypsonians, and dancers representing Trinidadian culture, and had the distinction of being the only DJ chosen to travel with the group. With all of his accomplishments, it remains the fans and listeners who keep him playing the music. As he says, and I quote, "That moment when you can drop a certain song and make someone hold their head and close their eyes in pure astonishment is amazing. I love that."
Okay, one is respect, right? Respect for the music, respect for the art form, respect for the culture. Family. I do this, I mean, it's my mom and dad that really paved the way and made me do what I'm doing here today. And I'm trying to pave the way for my son the same way how my parents did for me. Other than that, I do this for wine, right? Not the beverage wine. I just get like a couple of them wines when I throw dance like this. So I do it for the wine too. So we have family, we have respect, we have wine. We basically do it for the love. I guess the fifth thing, I do it for the music. I really do it to push the music, to make everybody understand how I guess I was raised and how much I love it, and there's so many other people that have followed the same path that I have. So the same way how guys will do it for reggae and guys will do it for urban music, I just want to be that voice for soca. So I guess I do it for the music as well. That's the fifth one. That's good.